Physical activity during the workday, or be active. Stand up whenever possible. We have desk jobs that require us to be at our desks, but we need to find alternatives to sitting for hours every day. Sitting has become the new smoking. Research has shown that sitting for 4 or more hours a day increases your risk for chronic diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, cancer, and diabetes. And we know that chronic diseases, otherwise known as lifestyle diseases, are the leading cause of death in the world. Sitting leads to a vicious cycle. The more you sit, the greater your chance of developing a chronic disease. Chronic disease can lead to physical limitations, which in turn causes more sitting. Give me a break. It is recommended that you take a 1 to 5 minute break every hour to stand up and be active. Taking small breaks reduces your risk of chronic disease and upper limb pain and disorders. Short breaks will also improve your physical health and emotional well-being. The graph on the right shows how short exercise breaks can greatly decrease existing musculoskeletal pain. In a study of 500 office workers with existing pain and discomfort, a computer program was used to remind the workers to take a short break every hour. The program also showed them useful exercises to do during these breaks. As you can see from the graph, self-reported pain reduced significantly from the beginning of the study, which is the light blue bar, to 6 months, the navy blue bar. The Center for Disease Control recommends walking 10,000 steps a day. This is equivalent to about 5 miles. Walking 10,000 steps a day improves your health, lowers your weight, improves your mood, and reduces your stress. It can also reduce your risk of chronic disease. Some easy ways to walk more include taking a walk at lunch, having walking meetings, taking the stairs whenever possible, parking further away from the office, walking to work, using campus trails, and starting a walking group with a few coworkers. Exercise goals are more easily achieved when done with a partner. Track your steps. If you haven't started using a pedometer, now is a great time to start. Knowing how much you walk each day can help you improve your mileage. For instance, if you get to the end of the day and you only have 6,000 steps, you can go for a walk after dinner and try to get that 10,000 steps in. Increasing your steps from 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day will add an additional 4,000 steps, or the equivalent of 2 additional miles. That's an extra 200 calories burned per day and 20 pounds of fat per year. Move your body. If you aren't tracking your steps, you can track your minutes. The American Heart Association recommends 30 minutes a day of exercise 5 days a week. The 30 minutes can even be split up into multiple shorter time periods without losing any of the benefit. It is important to note that every movement counts towards your daily recommended physical activity. It doesn't have to come from typical exercise. All of the activity you do at work or around the house is considered part of your daily physical activity. Be aware of moving. Just being aware that these movements count as exercise can have a positive influence on your health. A study of hotel maids was conducted which demonstrates this idea. 84 maids were divided into 2 groups. Researchers took half of the maids and carefully went through each of the tasks they did each day, explaining how many calories those tasks burned. They were informed that the activity already met the Surgeon General's definition of an active lifestyle. The other group was given no information at all. After 4 weeks, the group that had been educated experienced a significant decrease in their weight, blood pressure, and waist-to-hip ratio compared to the control group that did not show these improvements. So feel good about all your movement throughout the day and realize that every movement matters. This chart compares common daily activities and how many calories you burn if you pick the sedentary option on the left or a more active option on the right. Instead of taking an escalator, walk up a flight of stairs. Don't just let the dog out the back door. Burn 125 calories and walk the dog for 30 minutes. At work, instead of taking your calls while sitting at your desk, stand up while you're on the phone. It's very easy and convenient to pay at the pump, but burn a few extra calories and walk inside to pay. Just stay away from the candy section. Instead of emailing a coworker, walk down the hall and talk to them. At the grocery store or the mall, don't park in the closest space to the door. Park the length of 2 football fields away and earn some extra steps. As you can see, the choices you make throughout the day can have a significant impact on the calories burned and your overall health. The acronym NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. NEAT are the activities we don't consider to be exercise. They are typically low intensity and unstructured. For instance, gardening, cooking, dancing, pacing while on the phone, walking to lunch, playing the guitar, walking from store to store in the mall, trying on clothes, even fidgeting and gesturing while you talk are all examples of NEAT activities. As you can see from the graph on the right, exercise makes up much less of your daily energy expenditure than NEAT activities. Healthy for Life has programs and resources to help you be active. To enroll in our Million Step Pedometer program, send a check to Healthy for Life, 205 Hinkle Building on the MU campus. We have Fitbits for $39.50 and basic pedometers for $15. Record your steps, and once you reach 1 million steps, you receive a prize and have your name entered into the Hall of Fame. Enroll in our Ride to Wellness Odometer program by sending $20 to Healthy for Life. Receive your odometer and log 500 miles. Receive a prize and have your name entered into the Hall of Fame. Each campus has a rec center which offers a variety of athletic options for adults, from summer recreation leagues to weekly aquatic classes. Visit your campus rec center website for employee membership information. Visit our Healthy for Life website for a schedule of fitness classes on each campus. Also on the website, find maps of walking trails you can take on campus. Contact Healthy for Life to start a walking group on your campus.